Like, I am not a McDonald's person, and I don't go to McDonald's like that. Um, but like, technically, in the wonderful world of Tiff, it is technically Friday. It is Friday, y'all. Yes, we doing it. Um, because the kids don't have school tomorrow, which means mom does not have work tomorrow. And normally on Fridays, we do something called Donut Day. But we're going to be asleep tomorrow about this time. So today we didn't get to do Donut Day. Feel me? Um, so the kids, so we did it today, basically. And the kids were like, well, hey, can we, oh shoot, I don't know what I'm doing. Um, they was like, okay, can we go to like McDonald's or something? And I was like, sure. Hello, I can't really see who's in the chat, but I see you in the chat. Good morning. So they was like, let's go to McDonald's. So I was like, okay. So I took them to Mix for breakfast, right? And they give me the breakfast. It was like $19 and something cents. I got 2 number 6s. Is that oh so? I know that icon. Is that oh so ravishing? What is going on a Thursday? Like, I haven't seen you in forever, sis. I hope that you are having a fantastic day and that, yes, it is so good to see you. So I'm looking through my bag. You know, I check my stuff. So I'm looking through my bag and there's no hash browns. And I'm like, Faith Marie, what's up, boo? Oh, that's my girl Faith. What's up? Anywhere, anything. Now it's nighttime, your time, right? KC. And I'm looking through my bag and there's no hash browns in there. Y'all feel me? So I asked him, I said, well, where's the hash browns? Like, I ordered a combo. And he goes, it don't come with hash browns. I said, since when? Like, I'm still fathomed on the fact that McDonald's, what's the point of a breakfast combo then? If I just wanted a sandwich, I would have just ordered a sandwich. I mean, now you got to a la carte the hash brown? What's really going on with the inflation in the world? McDonald's, y'all know that y'all wrong for that. That's like me ordering a Big Mac combo and them saying, oh, it doesn't come with fries. It just comes with a drink. I would rather not have the drink. I mean, I don't know. Is it just me? Let me know what y'all thinking in that little chat mints right there. Because I thought that was really weird. And so weird to the point that I chat GPT'd it. I ran it through Gemini AI. She's giving me all kind of updates for like McDonald's and oh yeah, McDonald's has this update and the value menu, and she's like for $4, and I'm like, no, that's not what I got. It was not $4. I paid $19 for the sausage McMuffin and cheese combos. So that means that they were at least $10 each. Krishna, good morning, good to see you. So I don't understand what's going on. Is that going on in your guys' state? Do breakfast combos no longer come with the hash brown? I just thought it was pointless. And when I get done driving and I actually get to work, don't think I'm not going to look it up on that joint. I'm going to use a different computer so that I can go to their website and I can actually look it up and see if it comes with a hash brown. Because that's so stupid. That's so stupid. $8 for just a sandwich and a small orange juice. They know they tripping with that one. I'm sorry. Glenn, good morning. I didn't even mean to be on a little soapbox about that one, but that one threw me off for a minute, you guys. It really, really did. So I need y'all to tell me if that's going on in y'all state. I think that I got everybody. Okay, so it's going to be like a good day at work today. It's bring your kid to work day. Notice I ain't got my kids. I brought my kids to school. Because, well, it was kind of pointless because my kids don't have school tomorrow. So the good parent in me, I don't want for them to miss a school day, especially if they don't have school tomorrow, just to come and bum around with me up to the office and play with all of the executives' kids. Like, because that's basically what I'm going to do today, is I am going to just be up there chilling in the cut, playing with all the executives' kids. They call me auntie, and we going to hide stuff all over the building. Bossy, good morning. I saw that you shared my video this morning, Bossy. Thank you so much. I appreciate you, your support. And I like your shorts and what you're doing with them. They're fantastic. They're my morning inspiration. So keep it up. I appreciate you. And I liked the panel that you've been on. You've been on your panel. You've been on your little fitness tracker, getting your steps in. You be doing it. I need to, I don't know if you know it. I don't know what fitness tracker you use, if you use like Fitbit or something. But there is this thing that I used to try to get like my team members and stuff and my friends to do. Good morning, thank you so much. Because you can do it like nationally or nationwide or internationally, and it's the challenges through like your Fitbits and your mobile apps and your smartwatches. Like you can actually compete in those challenges with people that you know. So across the waves and across the miles, it's a way for people to be able to kind of be each other's. Why are you all, oh my sweet Jesus, y'all know we don't do that. I don't do that. You're not gonna be all in my butt like that. Okay, sorry guys. This dude is so close to me that it just makes me feel uncomfortable. Our cars don't even know each other like that. He hasn't taken me on a date or anything. He hasn't washed my car for his car to be so close to mine. It just don't make no sense. So that would be a really cool thing to like kind of get people engaged, but you still, you're not giving them your phone number or anything. You're just syncing behind the scenes through an email and an app. And yeah, you compete, you can do daily competitions, weekly competitions, and it just makes that journey so much more enjoyable when you're on it with people that are, in the same likeness and the same, share the same mind frame. So let me know. I would love to, do it, and I can research it and see the best one and send some options. Okay, so what else do we have going on? Yesterday, hi Dan. Oh, Dan, I was thinking of you yesterday. Yesterday, I went to a kiosk factory. You guys know a kiosk, like the kiosk that spits out gift cards, or the kiosks at the airport that, scan and print you out your boarding passes, stuff like that, It was actually really cool. I was surprised at how small it was. I was just more like seeing where the prototypes and all of that stuff are made, and with more of like the engineers and the design group. But it was just very interesting. All of the capabilities and the technologies that can be put into a kiosk and keeping them super minimized and functional. And even though, that's not my business, I do find here lately that I'm able to give business partners innovations and thoughts in order for them to enhance their businesses and maybe take it to a level that they weren't thinking about it being in. Corey, I see your name. I don't see you. Greetings, Earthling. I can't even do it right now. But just being able to give them some really, really cool ideas. And it's funny because maybe the reason why the idea was at the top of my mind is because, if you guys haven't seen it yet, I just dropped a video on it. And that is the ability to be able to send a super chat in a live feed utilizing your Cash App funds. Now, maybe I'm slow on technology, but based on my research, the MSA, which means Master Service Agreement. That's like a legal document. You know, you do your legal documents and stuff before you start working with companies. So your MSA. They started negotiating on this thing and signed all of those contracts like a long time ago, you know, Google and Cash App. But when they do stuff like that, it starts as a very slow rollout sometimes, you know, and maybe they just test a certain group. And I know this because I know this, and it's weird because now all of a sudden my brain is like firing on all cylinders on being able to take things that I already know, okay? Like I already know this about just stuff, and turning those experiences into my case scenarios on YouTube, you know, like thinking outside of the box. You know how I talk about click-through rate, and when I talk about click-through rate, I see it as that cool bomb little outfit that, you know what I'm saying, you put on and we outside, and you know the click-through rate is how many impressions. I'm going to get a certain amount of impressions, but based on those impressions, only a certain amount of people are going to pull up and talk to me. Just like right now on this live feed, okay? Just like right now. That is the exact same thing. So I am chilling right here on this live feed, okay? YouTube is sending out impressions. People are swiping. They can see it, right? And right now there are 9 of you, as far as I know, that are chilling in here engaged in the chat. You guys are my click-through rate. Does it make sense? Like when you break it down into real life terms, totally makes sense. So that's what I had to start doing with like this YouTube thing, is taking stuff that I already know and making it make sense. And that's like with the Cash App, and the fact that you can now send a Cash App with your through Super Chat, right? Or you can use your Cash App. Thank you so much for the sunshine. I appreciate you. Sending you back sunshine too. I hope this McDonald's coffee is good. So believe it or not, you guys, I know about slow rollouts. So I, at one time, when I was in marketing, I did more than just the marketing of creating, you know, products. You know, I would create stupid stuff like this, you know, lanyards and, you know, fun stuff, merch, or what we call swag. So I've done that. I also have done event marketing, you know, where we're down at Cinco de Mayo, 420 just passed. I have been one of the only brands when it comes to wireless that has sponsored 420 and did that epically. Oh, thank you for the flower. Year over year, this just since I haven't been in marketing, I think that we haven't partnered with it. That used to be one of my fun ones to give swag at. We would give like hoodies, but then for like the cheap stuff, Boss Way, thank you so much for your super chat. I appreciate you, sis. You know you the bomb. You the bomb. You my sis. So I would do fun stuff like that, like the little light up bracelets, so that when the bass is hitting at the concert, the bracelet would like go boom, boom, boom. And it was an LED bracelet, and they would like light up with the beat. We would do those. For 420, I like to do like the little light up, like little lighters with like the little fake flames on it. Like that was my jam. That was my mojo. But when I first started, I did digital marketing. Like I used to have to teach people about search engine optimization, building storefront pages. Like a storefront page for a business is basically like a YouTube page. And teaching them how to utilize the internet and engagement, responding to their comments, responding to people that leave reviews, whether it's good or bad engagement, it all drives engagement. Like I know a lot of times people are big on, I'm going to hide the negative comments. Are you one of those people, you hide the negative comments or you block them so that you just never even have to engage with them, right? Hello. Hi, doll. How you doing? Good morning. And I know that some people are like that. Or with my partners, what they used to do is they just ignore those comments. Like on Google, somebody will go, they'll leave a review. And rather than addressing it, overcoming the objective, I see hearts. I see my great auntie, Miss G, in the house. Hi, beautiful. Happy Thursday. Have a fantastic day. Thank you for the hearts. So what they do is they ignore it instead of overcoming that objective. You feel me? And that's not good. It's not healthy, because you have to learn how to deal with certain things and go through certain things in order for you to get to the next level. But also, nowadays, we are in the stage where people go and they want other people's opinion. They don't just want to take your ad for it. So I know before I go to a restaurant, I look at the reviews. Before I order something on Amazon, I look at the reviews. Before I go to a hotel, I look at the reviews. Before I book that Airbnb, I look at the reviews, because I want to know what you guys are saying. I don't care what fake pictures they took, you know what I'm saying, to try to set me up. I want to know what the people are actually saying, because that is where the truth is. And if you guys are saying this place is raggedy, or I went there, I experienced bad customer service, they was on their phone, they didn't have time to deal with my issue, or they was just flat out slow, okay? You can choose to ignore that comment and get all pumped up in your feelings and be like, nah, they just being a hater. Well, maybe that feedback is meant to make you greater. I know in the beginning, you're going to think, oh, you just hating, you know what I'm saying? And it hurts, because the truth, it hurts. Hurts like a summer, ooh, I almost said it. But sometimes the truth is worth hearing, because if nobody is ever willing to tell you the truth and they're just always going to let you know what you want to hear, are you ever going to grow? Are you ever really going to know how people truly feel about you if they're not willing to tell you? And in that impact, that's going to keep you stuck. That's going to keep you in one place. Something, it's called pruning. And, as we grow, and we go through things, we start to learn things, and we just kind of understand, So like, say, being rich. I know that we all want to be rich. I know I do. And it doesn't necessarily have to be rich, but I would love to be well off. You know what I'm saying? I would love to have funds that I didn't have to work so hard in order for me to attain them, and have that level of wealth. And I'm slowly but surely, I am getting there. I'm not exactly where I want to be, but there are still some things that I still got to know. There's still some growing as an individual that I have to do in order for me to get to my kickback spot, that God is kind of envisioning for me, So like, people be like, oh, well, I want this and I want this and I want this. Okay, but if you're irresponsible with your money and you don't know how to pause when it comes to spending and tell yourself no on certain things, then is money gonna be helpful to you, or is money gonna be a hindrance to you? Because if you don't know how to make the little bit that you have last, and how to make that little bit benefit you and grow, then you really are not going to know what to do with $1 million. Because it will disappear. Think about it. Take stories like, now I know I'm about to show my age with this one. Y'all might not know this. Hammer time, hammer time, MC Hammer. Y'all know Hammer Down? How much money did that fool make? How much money did that fool make? And he's like broke. Think about a lot of people. I think about a lot of these Hollywood people that they made a lot of money during their lifetimes, and they don't have anything to show for it right now. So we don't want to be in that situation. So even though it might be scary, you have to learn how to overcome the objectives. And if somebody leaves you a bad review, sometimes it's not always on them. Sometimes it's on you. You know, that is my Tiff's take of the day. But, all right. So, I've been on my little mojo, you guys. I've been on it. Let me tell you guys. Okay, y'all see I'm on my way to work. I went to work yesterday. I went and visited the kiosk factory. I got it in, okay? I even came home. No, I went to the kiosk factory, and then on my way home, I stopped. I got Gatorades. I took them to my husband and some sunflower seeds. And I took my husband a surprise little snack and pick me up at work. It made him feel really good. So that was nice. So I did a good deed. And then, you know, like all of his little, was like, that ain't your wife. It's funny because his boss came up and slipped his business card to me and was like, well, in case you decide to figure out. What's up, James? I see you. So I thought that that was funny. I don't know. I guess that's like some little joke that they have, is that the big wigs come and give their business cards to their wives, or be like, hey, he know he ain't got a chance in hell. But it was still funny. So I took my husband some little snackies and all of that little good stuff up to work. Thank you. I appreciate you, James. I hope that you're having a good day. And then I went home, did a little bit more work until my time clock was up, and I started recording, you guys. I started recording. Yesterday, I recorded 3 videos. I edited 2 videos, and I have one already almost done. And I put out 2 videos yesterday. So I don't know. I put out one last night at like 9 o'clock, and that is because I just wanted to be able to get the information out first. You know how they say Miss Bridgerton? I'm Bridgerton, but I'm giving you the tea, and you know me, okay? I'm giving you the tea. You ain't even got to wait for it to come out on the back cave. I'm telling you what it is. So the YouTube Creator Summit. For you guys that are not content creators, you might even still want to go, because this is an opportunity for you to meet some of your favorite content creators and hear what be going on in the background joint with Utah. Hi, Dan. I can't read all of that right now because you're not going to drive. I got to keep it safe. I can't wait until you can push a button and have the chat talk to you. Like, tell me, like, dictate it back to me. Oh, that joint's going to be cool. Or I wonder if there's some kind of technology in my vehicle where I could hook that up, and like have my Bluetooth or whatever, like read it. That would be cool. I don't know. You techie people, you guys need to get on that joint. But yesterday, I literally recorded 3 videos. So at first it started with 2. I already had my topics and everything outlined. So I was a go there. I'm getting really good at, I'm not a one take kind of girl, but I am getting better at being able to record the beginning, middle, and end, and really just trying to do a beginning, middle, and end. And right now I'm doing tutorials, so I do a little bit of whatever it's called when you got to talk in the background. Y'all know what I'm saying. Right now that word is escaping me. So I voiceover, that's it. So I do a little bit. Tina Mofa, show up. Good morning. I hope that you have a fantastic day. And you down there in the South, Dan, you're close to Atlanta too. This is my only thing. Y'all know I got the plane ticket. That ain't no problem. And I was almost about to just say, Carpe Diem, charge it to the game. YOLO, you only live once. Spend the $120. HB. Tiff, what's up? Good morning. I was just going to go ahead and spend the $100 and $20 and buy myself the 2 tickets for the Atlanta YouTube Creator Summit. I can get myself a plane ticket, but then this is where, bag it up, shorty, bag it up. Like the hotels that they have, that's how I know that for the most part, whatever rate that they had reserved, it's gone. So I was looking, on their website to see what the prices are, and then, I mean, if I did 2 nights, that's like ridiculous. Maybe 1 night, because now as far as I'm looking at it, it's just the 14th. Or maybe, I do it the ultimate cheap way and fly in and fly out. I'm not the, real big beverage girl anyway. So the event is like from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. But I guess, they'll have like the little after and the mixers and stuff. And I'm a social butterfly. You guys only know me here. But like, really, to know me in life is to, I'm telling you, it will change your life. So I'm a social butterfly. I know that I couldn't just do the fly in and fly out on the red eye, because I might even want to, go and throw some ones and stuff and go and get me a good steak at the Magic City or something like that. That's my type of vibe, you know what I'm saying? Especially if I'm going to the ATL, I'm going to do it big. And I've never been there. So I would want to also get something to eat. Well, I've been there, and I've been to the Magic City, but I've only been there on the red eye. I was Jamaica, and I had a layover. So when in Rome, why not Rome? You feel me? So that's what I did. But I'm really thinking that I want to come. I can't. The cheap in me is saying, do not spend $500 on hotel arrangements. So today I'm going to try to look at some Airbnbs and see. But even that's like kind of stupid, to where it would be like, oh, just go ahead and do the hotel, because at least the hotel will kind of have like food and all of that like kind of included in it, or like in its location. But then I also have to factor in Ubers, airport transportation, so all of those things. I feel like I could spend $1,000 just for that day. And so that's where mathematically in my mind I have to say, should I do it? Now it's funny because, I hope y'all is there. We done passed all the like the little sensors and stuff. I don't know if y'all done lost me, if y'all still here. I hope y'all still here. But it's funny because like the brain, one mom sitting on my shoulder saying, no, don't do it. But then the other mom on my shoulder, and I mean like my mom in heaven that is sitting up there with my daughter, I feel like she's saying, you know what? You don't ever do anything for yourself, child. You don't go nowhere. You don't buy yourself for the most part. Like, you stopped living a long time ago. And I need you to live. I need you to breathe. If you're going to do this thing, you're going to do this thing. And I can go out there. I can see my girl Kiss from Jay. I really could see Aaron reactivated, the little guy that makes movies. It's an opportunity for me to be able to be in my element and be with creative type people and different agencies and different brands, and really get the tea for you guys and for myself. And just keep us up to date and abreast with what is going on. Because like yesterday, I had a lot of things getting thrown at me. Is that Stash? I think I see Stash. Hi, Stash. Another one, how, okay, so if you only utilize the YouTube Studio dashboard on your phone, you're missing out. You're missing out, okay? So yesterday I log into my studio dashboard and I'm looking at my customized updates, because the updates that you receive in your dashboard, they're your updates. It's telling you what you need to do. Sometimes some of the stuff is going to be like, we might see the same stuff, but for the most part, we all see in different stuff. So then I also got something for like a request to join a YouTube market research, a panel where, and this panel happens a couple of times a year, like two, they said like 3 or 4 times a year. I have the whole FAQ sheet on it. And it's funny because at first I was like, okay, it's just like something like affiliate marketing or, you know, emojis. You just sign up for it. But when I'm going through it, it's literally an entire questionnaire. Like, what is your channel about? What do you talk about? Why do you want to be on this research panel? What do you think that you can offer? Do you have a laptop? Do you have a working microphone? Do you have these things so that you will be able to participate? Do you have access to be able to use Skype or Google, you know, Meets and all of this cool stuff, you know? And it did take me like literally like, hi, Lisa J. Like a good 5 or 10 minutes to fill it out. And in the portions where, you know, they wanted me to type, it even went to, you guys, like, it was like, oh, you need to click on this link. It went in to show me like my YouTube, like, your affiliate number, not your affiliate numbers, but it's something like that. Like, it was in detail. I could tell that this was 100% something that came from YouTube. Like, this is 100% something that they do in order for them to increase their platform, enhance their platform, and they're going at it from all different directions. So I signed up. I, you know, filled that thing out like it was a resume for a high-paying job. And this thing is me giving my time for free. You know, it's just like working on YouTube. You giving your time for free or very low pay. So, I mean, they will swag you up and you start, you know, giving you, like, I guess some YouTube swag or whatever like that every time, like, you participate in one of the panels. So that's kind of cool to be able to start to get some, you know, cool extra YouTube swag and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm excited for it. I'm excited for that. I've really been trying to oversaturate and retrain the algorithm on Tiff's take in who I am. I know once you watch a piece of content, you generally don't go back and like rewatch stuff, but on my page, and this was based on some advice that, you know, because I'm in the space to where I do get to work with people that are YouTube and Meta SEO, you know, strategists. This is what they do. So, you know, and kind of being like, hey, look at my stuff. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. And so, you know, they gave me some feedback on my page and they showed me the reason of the why, though. See, I'm a person, I'm visual. You guys gonna like my next video too. It's coming out tomorrow. And so they not only told me the what, but they showed me the why, and they used real facts off of my page in order to paint the picture for me. Like, we're gonna take Vlogtober. I posted for 30 days for Vlogtober, and I got a significant amount of views for Vlogtober. But what I did not get was any subscribers. Call me crazy, okay? I was getting subscribers during the Vlogtober time period, but nobody subscribed off of my Vlogtober stuff, right? All of the hard work that I put into those videos. So what connection was that making to my channel? Because really, people were viewing it just for that. And that means that they're not turning in to my channel since Vlogtober. So it was hurting my channel having that content. It's all gone. Styled by Bezos. I love to do reviews because I do use a lot of products and I get a lot of stuff from Amazon for free. So why not do a review? Because the reason why I'm getting the review is because I'm getting the product for free. So I was like, well, why not try to mix that in and get paid off of doing long form content of product reviews that I'm already getting for free? Like, it made sense. But it was the same thing. Is okay, you're not getting any subscribers off of it. The engagement is low, and it is not bringing you any returning viewers. So what is the point of it? And Miss Lady, you have now shown me 2 niches on your one page. Okay, so I was like, all right, you kind of low-key hurt my feelings. You ain't even took me out on a date, you know what I'm saying? And you just stripping me. So that was number 2. They was like, get rid of that joint. So Styled by Bezos is gone. And then the real, this is what is life. They took me back to my first videos on YouTube, where that is what I was talking about, YouTube content, and sharing my growth experience as a new content creator here on YouTube, and how I'm doing this and doing that, and you should try it too, and let me know if this is going to work out and help you grow your page. And they said, now look at how good your videos were. Even from a view perspective, you might not have thought that you were getting a ton of views, but you were getting more views off of that content then than you're even getting off of some of your new content that you're putting out now for YouTube. And I was like, you know what? You're absolutely right. But why is that? Well, I had too many niches going on, and YouTube had fed me too many audiences. What's up, Pumpin' Dump? Hope that you have a great day. Oh, I almost said something. He's gonna get me in trouble. Real Odds, how are you? You know you fine, Real Odds. Ask Kiss from Jay. She probably got a whole bunch of text messages from me saying, that Real Odds, he fine. He probably get it. If he was gonna give it, but I know we ain't there. Yeah. So, but they had to show me that I had 3 niches going on, and that I had to center myself, focus on one niche, and find out what my lane was. And they were like, this YouTube thing, it really is your lane. So you need to just slide into that lane on this page, at least. If you want to do something on another page, then do that. But on this page, you need to slide into that lane, and you need to remove all of the content that is not about YouTube growth. With the exception of my Tiff Unfiltered, they were able to build a case to where it does make sense to have that information, because it is the more personable side of me. And a lot of times, a lot of times I'm still doing like a tie-in with some kind of YouTube growth. So it's stuff that started to make sense. Junior, I ain't your auntie. I'm just saying, you better be calling somebody else your auntie, fool. I'm just saying. I can't be your auntie. I can't be your family member. You're Pumping Dump. We can't be family members. I'm Tequila Tiff, and you are Pumping Dump. And when those two get together, it's always going to be a hot mess right there. So I hope you ain't calling me auntie. I'm just saying. So I deleted, or I hid all of those things from my chat. Oh, you talking about Auntie G? Okay, just making sure. So I removed all of those things. It's unlisted, and now my algorithm is resetting. YouTube is finding out exactly who I am, but I'm pointing it in that direction, and I'm telling it exactly who I am. Even with my lives, I got rid of any lives that didn't have anything to do with growing some type of YouTube tech update. That's all gone. So they told me it would take about 45 days to 60 days in order for everything to kind of start resetting and the algorithm to understand who I am. And so now I just want to start feeding it lots of information, but I'm excited that I've gotten into kind of like my element and my style and not trying to be everybody. I'm not perfect. I could care less if I say or so or what too much anymore, so I'm not going to spend hours editing all of that stuff out. I'm giving you guys my beginning, my middle, and my end, because my name is Tiff. This is my take, and I'm doing everything for all of us to be great. You feel me? And I can't do that unless I'm doing it as authentically me, and I have to be comfortable doing it, so yes, it's not always going to be perfect. You feel me? Because I'm not perfect, and I don't even vibe like that way. You know what I'm saying? It's not fun being perfect. But I'm pulling up. I'm going to be giving you guys content. I don't care if it's 10-minute videos, because I'm working on my retention. I've learned the thumbnails. I've been using that A/B testing tool, so I'm starting to get that. I am learning titles. I'm starting to get that. And I know that I'm starting to get that because out of the 5 videos that I have put out, with the exception of last night's, I knew that that one was going to be a fuff because I put it out at 9 o'clock. But the 5 videos that I've put out that have all popped out and showed out as number ones, or they've gone from like an 8, and by the end of the day, they're a number 1. So I'm competing against myself. Am I getting a ton of views yet? Nope, I'm not. But I know that I'm getting better, because it used to take me an entire day to get 20 views. But now I can get 20 views in 1 hour. So, period. I know that it don't sound like shit, but it's the shit that means that stuff is working. Those are the little things that I am paying attention to. The fact that I can see that positive progression, the video that I put out this morning telling people about the Cash App on Super Chats, like that had 25 views in the first 25 minutes. That was a view a minute, and it instantly popped out at number 1, and it's so high up there that none of my other content previously is going to compete. It might compete with my 20,000 view video. It just might. But I'm showing YouTube, this is my lane, this is my authority. I am going to stand in it, and you about to appreciate it. So I'm excited, you guys. I'm excited. If you guys need any of my help, y'all got my email address. I've been going into your guys' little DMs and feeling more comfortable. And if you guys don't want me to DM you, then tell me, I won't DM you. But, I just am trying to share stuff. I can't be my only guinea pig. Fun, what's up? So sometimes I need for you guys to be my guinea pigs. But I am telling you my tea. I'm walking you guys through the process and showing you guys everything that I'm doing. There is no, gatekeeping. There ain't no gatekeeping. Not on Tiff's Take. I'm gonna tell you what it is, how we doing it, my way. Because all of these other guys, they be gatekeeping stuff. They're not gatekeeping stuff. I watch the big YouTubers. That's my market research, and they're not telling everything. They tell some things, but they don't tell everything. Well, I'm about to tell y'all everything, because this is my test tube channel, and then I'm gonna open up another channel. When I open up that another channel, that is going to give me the opportunity to have that viral success, or have a channel that will blow up in 3 months instead of a year. You understand? Because we're going to continue to get better at this thing. We are. I believe in the little guy. I believe in uplifting the little guy. I've done this so long for the big dude. They don't care. They don't care, so we're gonna rock this thing out together. Y'all see my emote? Oh my god, fun! Thank you for joining. Fun! You guys see my emojis? Yeah! Let me tell you, I've been working on getting to put those emojis on for 2 stinking months since I got monetized, and nobody, the only person that I talked to, which wouldn't even take 5 minutes to show me had a stinking upload emoji. And you know who did it? My girl Lexi. I'm telling you, Silver Surfers come through. Lexi like 60 something, you feel me? And she sent me a chat and a voice response, and was like, look, this is what you do, baby. And yes, in 5 minutes, I had it. Telling you, boy, telling you. We can make so much magic happen when we in this joint together. I'm telling you. Telling you, the state of something is not what it is just as you see it. You feel me? This is not just what it is because that's what we see. When you see some wood sitting in front of you, it does not have to be wood. But think of what it can become when creative hands and minds start working on it. That is when that thing starts to develop into something great. I'm telling y'all, we can do so much better together than we can apart. We just got to get this shit together. Because I've talked to, like, now on like Stashy's Discord and stuff, and I'm starting to talk to a whole lot more of you guys that I was not ever talking to, and really seeing where you guys are so multifaceted, and where I can learn from y'all. You know, Coach with the consistency, Stash with the way of words, Corey with the editing, Jay with just the way that she just has that wants to bring people in, Bossy with her being nourishing, Fun with the fun. Like, everybody has something to offer. Everybody is great. And I'm telling y'all, Jerry, everybody, we could be so dangerous. We could be so dangerous. Faith Marie, my sugar mama, I love you. Because this year, when I get that $100 ticket, it's my year to get a house, y'all. It's my year. I'm telling you. You guys, I'm excited. So watch them videos. Y'all keep pumping out videos. And let me know. DM me either on IG or send me an email. tiffany'stake@gmail.com. Whatever. Who else wants to go to Atlanta? Sugar mama, you want to pull up? You're close. Like, I would share an Airbnb with you. I would share an Airbnb with you, my sugar mama. I would. Or maybe we could get a hotel room together. That way we ain't got to even worry about cleaning it and stuff. But Coach, did you see my video? The YouTube Creator Summit is going to be in Atlanta on the 14th, and I'm ready to pull up to the function. I would have pulled the trigger and bought a plane ticket and the ticket last night. I am going VIP 120, roll with me. I want to go. So let me know if you guys want to go. I'm about to get in here and play with the executive kids and not do no work, y'all. Yes. Then we ain't got school tomorrow. Oh, and I just bought my daughter a new bed. So we're going to be going live soon. You guys, when I really be trying to put in thoughts to this. So I'm going to let you guys help me build this bed. Stash with the cash. Yes. I'm going to let you guys help me build this bed because I have actually put together a whole analogy about how building this bed is the same building blocks that you are going to use building your YouTube channel. The instruction manual, the nuts and bolts, and the parts. We're going to start to just put it all together in layman terms and stuff that we do every day. So to everybody that just reached out when I was like really down in the slumps and definitely feeling lonely, oh, I was about to say, dang, why they got their kid in the car? Bring your kid to work day. I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. Bossy, I need to connect with you. We need to coach. What's up? Like, you guys, I can't be crying before I go into this building right here because I am about to go into work. You guys fucking rock. You guys are amazing, amazing. And I appreciate you guys. I do. I appreciate everything that you guys are doing. You can't afford Nothing else right now because I'm going to see. I know you did not spend $1,500 because here in Colorado's Faith, those tickets are $1,500. That's the reason why you can't afford to go and see nobody. See, if I'm gonna spend $1,500, sugar mama, I'm gonna sugar my money the right way. You know what I'm saying? I could get JR drunk and he gonna let me at least feel on his booty. You feel me? What is spending $1,000 to go and listen to? And while I'm feeling on his booty, I can listen to Usher and that other one, Chris Brown. Can listen to both of them. Probably get a little dance on it. Real odds. Oh, you know you gonna get felt on too. And I know ain't nothing gonna happen because, you know, I ain't your type. But Krishna, I'm sorry. See, that's what I'm saying. That's the real Tiff. That's the real Tiff. I'm a whole vibe. But yeah, if you guys want to pull up to the function, let me know. Give me a reason for us to go and Pink and Potion and, you know, do some cool stuff and go live and just have a moment. Tiffany is the creator event in May. It is May 14th, coach. I put out a video last night at 9 p.m. because I wanted to be the first person to drop the tea. But yeah, it's 9 p.m. and technically it's only one day. So all of you guys that are close, like y'all could drive in. I'll buy that $500 ticket to come and hang out with y'all. We go hang out, we get some food and stuff and call it a day trip. It's a Thursday. It's the day of the event. I would just go ahead and stay through the weekend if I could find affordable lodging. But let's talk offline. You guys let me know. I'm gonna get in here and, you know, play with the kids. That's what we're gonna do. All right, my name is Tiff. This is my take. Thank you so much. The gifts, the super chats. Y'all showed up and showed out this morning. I appreciate you. Coach, Stash, Bossy, Faith, Fun. Oh my God. You guys, I'm trying to get off. No. Thank you so much. You guys rock. And I'm telling you, God, he about to bless your pockets sevenfold. It's all coming back. Your seed may leave your hand, but it will never leave your life. So don't ever let anybody to let you stop giving. I'm a giver. And because of that, God is causing people to give to me. Bless you. Have a good one. We'll talk to you guys later.